everybody, welcome. It's Liz. We are going to go through this journal today. This is my Thankful 30 journal. I just wanted to do a quick flip through, and then I'm going to go into showing you the next journal I'm working on. I actually did a bunch of it off camera. Just because I had a crazy week. We got a new kitten. She's very cute, Miss Princess Penny, and she's running around, so you'll hear her little bell in the background. And right now she's playing with Mr. Leo, whose nose is a little bent out of shape because we got a new kitten. They've been quarantined. She's been in my office for a week, so that's kind of where I've been and what I've been up to. And so anyway, but she's been in quarantine because she had worms, so we had to keep them separate. So she should be okay. We're getting her stool tested today, so she should be okay. She's filled out nicely, and she is a pleasure. She is very cute, and maybe I will pick her up and show her on camera. She's sweetie. She's a little black and white, kind of cow kitty. But yes, her name is Princess Penelope, and she, like I said, is a love. So she's very, very sweet. So anyway, like I said, you'll hear her little bell running around. But let's get into this journal. So I made this one for myself because it is the start of Thankful 30 today. It is November 1st. And I do participate. I don't know if it's a thing anymore, but I do gratitude every November, for the 30 days of November. And so this is my journal. So yeah, let's get into it. So a little bit of mushrooms on the front. I have these, those stamps that you snap together. They're very cool, except for the fact that they're really kind of a pain in the butt to snap back together and keep kind of in a cube. So they're all, I can show you, they're all in this bag of mine. So I just have to pick them out. But yeah, they snap together like this. They're really cool, except for, like I said, they kind of come in a cube about this big, but it's really kind of a pain in the butt to kind of keep them all like A, B, C, D, in alphabetical order. So I just throw them in the bag and then pick through it. I have a lower and I have an upper and lower case letter. So this is just this is a digital, and I'll link it below. Very cool. It's from the Digital Collage Club, and I think I've talked about it before. It's a very great system. You pay one price. You can either pay for your lifetime or you can pay by the month, and I can't remember how much it is right now, but it is fabulous. You get all the digitals you want. You get license to use them in your journals. It is a fabulous service, and they have literally anything you can imagine. They add new stuff every week. You get a little email in your email each week, and she gives you digitals. Anyway, it's a fabulous system. And I'll link that below. And I know Barbara over at 49 Dragonflies does a lot of work with Digital Collage Club, and I think she has a coupon code as well. As a matter of fact, I know she has a coupon code because I used her coupon code for this. So anyway, that is that, and that's where that digital came from. And then this piece of fabric right here is actually a scarf that I found at the thrift store, so thrifting, and I thought it would be fun for my fall journals and earthy journals and all that. So let's get into it. It is one signature, bound with some wax thread. It is this lovely leaf fall leaf pattern, maple leaf pattern. I also picked this up at the thrift store back in, I think, July, actually. This and a couple of Halloween things were in there. Halloween fabrics were in there. So yeah, so let's open her up after all of that. So here's my prompt list, and it printed out really big, and I was really tired last night and finishing this up, and I just could not figure out how to print this smaller this is from Pinterest, and for some reason I could not figure out how to print it smaller. So what I did was I opened it up like this, and hopefully you can see all that. Anyway, these are my 30 days of gratitude. And it just gives you a prompt every day, like today is what made you smile today. So I'll end up doing these different periods during the day. Obviously, this one is a nighttime one, you know, but like this one I could do in the morning tomorrow. So what made you laugh today? Obviously, I would do that at the end of the day. So anyway, this was a good list. I liked it. So I'll try to link this one below. But if you go onto Pinterest and just type in either 30 days of gratitude or thankful 30 prompts or something like that, you will get a plethora of prompts that you can use for these journals. So anyway, I did that, and I just put a little tab here. And then on the inside, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but I did end up putting some pumpkins here, and some sunflowers. I thought that matched really well with her basket and her wheat. And so yeah, so that's my first page. And definitely not going to do anything to this page, I don't think. I think I'm going to leave her. And then this one, there's some grapes. And like I said, these are all of the digitals in this journal are from that digital collage club. So I just sewed around. I put two back to back because I don't know if it's me or the digitals. I'm just not sure how to print on two sides of the paper with these digitals. That's the only thing I kind of dislike about it, and that could just be user error. It could just be me not being very good with the computer and not knowing kind of how to do it, but I'm working on it. And but until then, I just sew them together, and I kind of like the look, actually. So I will continue to do that. So this one is actually a really old, this autumn paper is a really old Michael's paper pack that I bought like 2 or 3 years ago, and I've just never used it. And I was like, man, I gotta use some stuff in my stash. So that is what I put with here. Yeah, so I will end up putting something here. And then this is just a journal card, once again, from the Digital Collage Club. And I backed it on some music paper. And then this is a belly band also with that Michael's paper. I thought it matched really well with these, keeping with the fall theme. And I kind of like this. It says the shade of the old apple tree. I thought that was really kind of poignant. So, yeah, and it's very, sort of eclectic, not really, but I also did not put a lot of stuff in this, only because I wanted to like do it as I go. Does that make sense? Like, I want it to be able to, for me, like I said, this is my journal, so to kind of do it as I go for something for myself to do at night, because, you know, like I don't have enough to do, right? But anyway, so some mushrooms, more of that digital paper. This is just a fun little belly band, and inked that around with some vintage photo to kind of match. This was a little white. This was white, so I inked it so that it would match. And then we just have some lined paper. and some, like I said, some more digitals. I just thought this digital was really pretty. So, and then this, and this was also that Michael's paper pack. And then I have some mushrooms in here, and these are just backed with coffee dyed paper. So these are just backed with coffee dyed paper. And I still, like I said, have to add like eyelets and all of that, but I wanted to get this video out, and thought this matched really well with that. So I might put that one in the front. As a matter of fact, I am going to put that one in the front. I think that one's pretty and it matches really well. So I'm going to put that there. And then I added some fairies too, just like little cluster of fairy over here, because I didn't really know what to add on this page because it was kind of pinks and blues. You know, it was funny, like this side was kind of autumn-esque, and then you turn the page and I feel like it's a little bit summer-esque, maybe the end of summer. Here in Ohio, it's definitely the end of summer. It's about, I think it was 20 degrees when we woke up this morning. It's freezing. And it snowed last night for trick-or-treating. It was crazy. Just flurries, but still the first snow of the season on Halloween. So that was nuts when we were looking out at all the little kids running around in the snow. It was terrible. Poor guys, they were probably freezing their tushkis off. So, more lined paper, and then, more of this journal paper. And like I said, these, I will end up doing something on these. It's just that, like I said, I wanted to kind of do this as I go. So there's a cute little girl with her basket of flowers, and then I added this, and this is just lined with some craft cardstock, or lined, backed with some craft cardstock, and this is also craft cardstock, backed. I do like to back my scrapbooking paper with cardstock, only because it makes your tags go in and out easier. So I always do that, and I think I glued this one down. Some of them I left open so they were double tucks, but I did not do that to this one. So there's that, and then we have this, and just a little, I know this is kind of a Gerber daisy, and I thought that these kind of matched really well. Not the same colors, but in the same family of flowers, so I thought that went really well. And like I said, these are just backed with coffee dyed paper and little tucks, and I'll, like I said, add some more stuff to that. So we have some little kid paper, and some more of the digitals, and then some more mushrooms, and this is just sewed around. I did a lot of sewing in this one. So, and there's your middle of your signature, and then there's this digital and more little kid paper, and then this I'm not sure if I'm going to keep, only because I think I might keep this one in here. I thought it matched okay, but I'm not super crazy about it, so I didn't even put it together because I'm not even sure if I want to back it on the craft cardstock or not. So I left that one, and I think I left this one because, yes, I left this one because I wasn't sure I wanted to add this either, but it does match really well. I'm just not sure about the saying, so I left this one intentionally not done. And then there's this, and I just inked the back of it with that vintage photo Distress Oxide. And this is blank, and we have a nice little boy with his harvest, and then we have this, and we have some more mushrooms, and these are little, and like I said, I said it a bunch of times, but anyway, these are all from the Digital Collage Club. And then we have this, and I thought this matched really well. And this is a little mushroom envelope. So I don't have anything in there yet. Like I said, I think I'm gonna add stuff to this as I go. So there's a little envelope in there. And then I also have a envelope over here with one paper clip, just a small envelope, and I'll end up doing some more on this. Another little girl with her harvest. This one got a little creased on this one. I didn't hold the paper down as I was sewing it. So anyway, that's just a little crease in there. I'll probably end up covering it up. And then we have this, and I haven't used these leaves yet. I bought them at Hobby Lobby like back in September, and I had every intention of using them on stuff, and I kind of forgot I had them, and I was going through my Halloween stash, and they were kind of tucked in a pocket, or not a pocket, but they were tucked behind some stuff, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have those. So I ended up throwing these in here just to give it a little, kind of keep with the fall theme. So, and then there's more mushrooms and more grapes or berries. This is a tag. I haven't done anything on here yet, but I thought that that matched really well. And I can write something on here. And here's the rest of that music paper. So I liked that. And here's another little boy. He kind of looks like Summer, but I thought he was cute, so I added him. And then another little girl. And then that's the end of the journal. I really like this one and thought it was super cute. I do have kind of another one started, but I just didn't know, because it's coming to the end of the fall season and it's already November 1st. I didn't know whether to put it in my shop or not, but I do have one started. If anybody's interested, just let me know and I can finish it up and get it in my shop. Like I said, if you're interested in a fall journal. So that is my Thankful 30 journal. And then I started this one, and this one is kind of half finished. Like I said, I kind of did this one off camera. I wasn't sure. I just had a really weird week and I wasn't sure I wanted to do it on camera. Like I said, I was kind of dealing with the kitten and dealing with my big cat and then running back and forth to the cabin. And so anyway, I did this one, a lot of it, yesterday morning. I ran through it, and yesterday morning was so dark, and I know it's dark kind of today. We're a lot overcast, and I just need better lighting in here, so I apologize if this is super dark. I am saving up for some studio lights. So yeah. So that's that. Anyway, so this is not glued down yet. And again, there's that piece of, oh my goodness, Elizabeth, scarf. There's that piece of scarf again. And then this was actually a, oh my goodness, a, pillowcase. Holy goodness. This was actually a pillowcase. I'm going to cut some strings here. Hi, Pumpkin. She's crawling up my leg. Anyway, so this was a pillowcase that I kind of tore apart and cut up. And then we have this kind of plain fabric on the inside. And like I said, these aren't stitched in yet, but I had a request to do a mushroom journal from someone, and she wasn't quite sure how much she wanted to spend. So I told her I would do kind of like a prototype, a small one, and give it, she gave me a price. And so anyway, I am doing it to kind of her price, and then if she wants to buy it, she can. So it's sort of a custom order, but not really. Because I honestly don't know whether she's going to get it or not. But I thought it was pretty. And once again, Digital Collage Club for all of these digitals. So there's this. And I think this was like the forest theme, and there's little fairies in this one too. And then some graph paper and some owls and some butterflies and more mushrooms and coffee dyed paper and more butterflies. And I sewed around all these once again, sewed around all of them because I can't figure out my printer. And I will ink the edges or cut these. Like I said, this is rough. This is really rough. But I wanted to kind of flip through it and show you how far I got. The squirrel, I love the squirrel. And then some more fairies and more coffee dyed paper and more graph paper and some more mushrooms. And like I said, there's a lot of little fairies in this one, which I think is cute. I love the fairy and mushroom theme. So yeah, and then some owls. And I think this one's called Into the Forest. There was a lot of forest references in this one. So yeah, we got a porcupine, which I think is funny, a porcupine, but he's kind of cute, I guess. And then we have some interesting foxes. I wasn't sure kind of what this animal was, but I thought it was kind of interesting. It has like big ears, kind of looks like a fox. Wasn't really sure what animal that was. So if anybody knows what animal that is, I think it might just be a mythical animal, and birds. And then, like I said, this was a, the references to the forest were in this journal. So, fairies and birdies and deer, and once again in the forest, and a little caterpillar looking thing, and then graph paper and some more mushrooms and fairy. So this is just my little seal. It's my coffee seal. So I always have a cup of coffee with me, and then I just signed it, Liz 2023. So, and that's going on all my journals from now on, is that seal. I picked it up and I really like it. So hopefully you guys like it. If you don't like that, I was trying to figure out something that was kind of unobtrusive that went with the journals, that didn't like really like blatantly have my name on it, because I know I want these journals to be yours. But if you can think of anything else that I can sign my journals with, let me know. But I just liked this gold, and I'm always going to use gold. It's going to be kind of my thing. And I'll probably always stamp in the back here. And I just figured that way there, if I stamp in the back, you guys can cover it up if you want to. But if you like it, you can leave it. And like I said, let me know, like, if I shouldn't sign it, if I should just leave the coffee cup. That way there you can, like I said, cover it up or whatever. But that's going to go in all my journals. So yeah, so that's that one. And I am going to end here. Oh, and let me, before I end, let me show you. So this is all the ephemera for it. I'm going to do another video where I'm putting together like all the tags and stuff. And I have them all cut out. And I have a little tab punch that I just got that does the different size tags. I think it does 2.5, 2, and 1.5 inch tags. You slide it in. I don't know if I have it. Oh yeah, here, I have it right here. So I use this one, and it just slides in and then punches the different tabs out. And that was fun. That was my one purchase that I purchased a couple of weeks ago, and I really like it so far. So, so anyway, these are just the ephemera. And like I said, it's all from the Digital Collage Club, so it's definitely worth checking out. So I will be making tags and ephemera and all of that for this. These are actually, these little tabs I thought went really well. And these are from my porch print. So that's the only thing that is not from Digital Collage Club, is these little tabs that I'm going to use. And like I said, these are, yeah, from my porch prints. So I think that was like a fairy, I think that was like one of her fairy kits. So, and then I do have this one also that I'm gonna finish up, and I just use Amazon packaging for my covers. It's really nice, and I like the crinkle, and I feel like it saves our environment a little bit by reusing stuff. So I do use the plastic and the paper. I use the bubble wrap and I use the paper ones, and like it a lot. So I just put these together, and these were actually the offcuts of these. So I have another little journal that I'll start, and I probably will do this one in a little bit of a mushroom theme and get it up. So anyway, that's what I am working on. I will do another video showing kind of what I'm working on, and my ephemera making process for this journal. Thanks everybody for staying with me for this long. Thanks again for being on this crazy ride with me as I navigate through YouTube and learning YouTube and all of that. So if you can think of anything else that you want to see or anything, thanks to my old subscribers and old, you know what I mean, my past subscribers that are still with me. Thanks to my new subscribers. I am still doing that 100 subscriber giveaway. So I'm at like 85 or 90. I only need 10 more subscribers, and I will be giving away this little sticker maker. I thought it was going to be purple. It's kind of purple. It actually came in white. I don't know what I have on my hands. It came in white with the purple thing. So this is what I'm giving away. It actually, I will show you what it does. Here's mine, and this thing is ancient. Like seriously, I think this is close to 25 years old. Like, I can't believe it's that old, but it is. So basically what you do is you put it through here. Let me cut a little bit more off. I'll cut it right up to the edge. So you stick it in through here. This is fabulous. And then you pull it out here and rip it off. And then you rub it a little bit, and what it does is it makes your thing you put in a sticker. So it's fabulous, and so now it has sticky on it, and when you cut it out, you can just stick it together, and it's fabulous, and it has crazy hold power, and I just love it. I found it buried. And I have been using it like crazy. I love it. I actually used to have a bigger one. They make all different sizes of them, but I used to have a bigger one that I ended up destashing a really long time ago because I wasn't using it. And so I destashed it, and then all of a sudden now I'm like, oh my goodness, I could be using that thing. So anyway, they still do make them. They still make refills for them. I checked it out. They're on Amazon, and that's what I'm going to be giving away for my 100 subscriber video. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, I would appreciate it. Leave me a comment on the journals, on anything you see here, and I'll catch you in the next video.